Hello Rock Rebel magazine readers, I'm Nicke Borg and thanks for watching.
Welcome back to Milan.
Thank
once
you.
Again.
Grazie.
And a big embrace from everybody, so welcome, you're welcome.
Thank
And
you.
so how are you? What's happened during this year? We met last year.
Yeah, it was almost like exactly a year ago, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was November.
Yeah.
If I don't remember, it was the 17th. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember though it was a little bit warmer than today.
Yes, it was.
And it was a great show though in the evening. It's kind of we've been doing a lot of Scandinavian dates with Backyard Babies in the beginning of this year, and then we did a lot of festivals again. And right now, this autumn, we actually we started to write some new songs. Yeah, really cool. And
with the same lineup?
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
So, but since I like to play and I work and I miss to do Nicke Borg Homeland shows, I decided to do a few acoustic shows this winter, and there might be a few shows next spring as well. And I'll also try to, I have a lot of material that we're going to try to get into the studio and record that as well. So hopefully this will be a nice, interesting 2017.
Oh, good.
I hope.
So, I understand that you're working on a new song, a new album.
Yeah.
So can you tell us something more about it?
Well,
And Backyard Babes album or Nicke Borg solo album?
well, we are working on everything. Both me and Dragan are really. Sorry about that. I think it's my Italian friend. No. Okay. Me and Dragan like to work. He got tons of stuff going on all the time, and so do I. But we're trying to have 1 or 2 days every week that we get together and we write and we work on new songs. Me, Dragan, and Peter especially. And we said to ourselves that this time, the next Backyard Babies release, or the next couple of songs that we will release, we're gonna, we really want to, expand, take some chances, do like either go really far that way or really far that way. Nobody really feels like making some kind of just average rock album again, because.
Yes. So do you want to try to be more familiar with the masses?
No, actually we want to try to make songs that are making a difference, I mean, I'm not saying we're going to change our sound or change anything.
Want to keep it.
Yeah, we're going to keep the whole core of Backyard Babies, but both me, Dragan, and Peter, we always wanted to do stuff that is just more than a rock song. But with the last album, it was important to establish the band again. Have a record out and be able to start touring again after a 5-year break. But this time, we're gonna take our time and we're gonna do songs that really stands out. Because there's a lot of good bands. There's a lot of music in general everywhere, and people get so much from they just open up their Facebook or Spotify and there's like thousands of songs coming at them. To be able to go through that, you need to make music that is interesting.
Yes.
I think that rock and roll today is really boring. We need to. Yeah, but it's like, I think it's amazing that Guns N' Roses has reformed again, because if you look at them, or actually if you listen to them, you can hear kind of interesting songs. All the Guns N' Roses songs are interesting. Everything from Appetite to fucking China's Democracy is interesting song. It's like, wow.
Even if one album is better than the other.
Yeah. But I mean, not to mention any bands today, but newer bands. But I tend to think that people are focusing on one song or a single, and there's a lot of boring rock songs. They're good rock songs, but.
But you come from Sweden.
Yeah, but we're gonna try to make.
It makes the difference.
Yeah, but I know we're just gonna try to make. Songs and music that is interesting again, because rock and roll is an expression of being to stand out. We're supposed to be rebels and stuff. We're not supposed to be mainstream and stuff. And I think it's a fine line. Maybe I'm just saying too much, but that's what we feel like. So that's why we're in the studio and we're taking our time. So maybe, cross my fingers, maybe there will be a new single out in the spring, or maybe in the autumn. I'm not sure.
And what about Nicke Borg Homeland?
Yeah, the same thing. Maybe maybe a new single out in the spring, and maybe something out in the autumn.
What about this last album?
Yeah.
Ruins of Rio. Was it good, with a good response?
Well, Ruins of a Ride was my experiment album of making, you know, totally very produced rock music, like, you know, going totally. A lot of the songs were written as I always write songs with an acoustic guitar, but then we had a producer and we went like totally crazy in a more American big radio production kind of thing, you know, which was fun and interesting, and I like the songs on the album a lot. But that will probably be the only album that sounds like that.
Oh.
Yeah, the next album, whatever the next release, will not sound like that at all. You know, it'll be back more back to what I'm doing tonight, more acoustic, country, more root rock, you know. So.
Yes, but there is something country in this album as well.
Yeah, but that's what I have tried to put country music into Back Your Babies for 30 years, but but like no, you have, okay, fuck you, I do my own solo project. So.
Why? Because is it one of your favorite?
No, because I grew up just like my dad taught me to play the acoustic guitars, and I listened a lot to Rolling Stones and stuff, and I played around with an acoustic guitar, and when you do that, it's not typically country, it's more like singer-songwriter kind of, stuff like that.
So you have a family of musicians?
Yeah, my dad, he was in a band when he was young, and,
so
he built me my first guitar, and he taught me to play guitar.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And so we wait, because we are very curious, and you know that we follow you.
Yeah.
You on your acoustic shows, and you as Back Your Babies.
Yeah.
So we wait for new songs.
Yeah.
And but we noted that your video are all in black and white, because is it because you like this dark?
You mean the video with Homeland? Yeah. Maybe they are in black and white. Yeah. Yeah, but I think that I'm just a fan of.
Did you notice them?
Yeah, I'm a fan of more like art record companies like Anton Corbijn and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I prefer the black and white. The world is sometimes more beautiful in black and white. Yeah.
And we follow you on your social networks as well. So
I'm laughing.
Every time you put a photo, an art or a like. So,
okay.
And we've noticed that you love animals. You love horses, cats, like us.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So we don't know if there is a relationship between music and cats or music and horses, because it's the same passion we have. So.
Yeah, I know it's kind of weird, but I mean, a couple of years ago, I just realized that there was something missing in my life. You know, I've been doing music for my whole life, you know, and I settled down. I married the woman, you know, the girl in my dreams, and we're pretty happy, you know, and everything. And she has a son, and he's growing up. He's a teenager now, and stuff was, you know, getting really settled, you know. And
so you have a family life.
Yeah, and we have plans of, you know, putting back Your Babies again. Everything's cool, but I found there was something missing in my life, you know, and I found out it was animals, you know, and you know, cats are fucking the coolest animal, but it was actually an accident that I got introduced to horses about 3 years ago. Yeah, a friend of mine, she tricked me and said like, well, you have to go on, there was some kind of a TV show that, you know, celebrities were supposed to learn how to ride, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't know, maybe. So I did that, and I was like, no, I don't know. But then I did it a second time and a third time, and after that I was completely, you know, and then it's like, okay, horses. Those were the animals that have been missing, you know. So Yeah, I write quite a lot, but I mean, it's not just about writing. It's about getting the contrast from the music scene or from life in general. You go to the stable,
Just
it's
so
fucking quiet,
Yes.
and it's just you and the horses, and you do stuff there, and you get, you feel connected with these big animals, and then you ride, and when you have a good hour in the saddle, it's like, and it's very physical, and it's very good for your mind.
They are good
And afterwards, you're completely rebooted, so yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I wish I could spend more time on this table, but it's good with the contrast.
In fact, they use them as therapy.
Yeah, I know. It's cats and horses.
Cats and horses.
And rock and roll.
Same as ours.
That's good.
Okay, I think that our time expired, and it's a pity because we have so many things to ask you.
Well,
but maybe next time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram.
We do.
It's really interesting. I kind of learned that sometimes you check who's like which picture is better than because I got like 50% is like rock and roll people, and then you have a bunch of cat people and a bunch of horse people, and sometimes they like the same picture, and sometimes you can see there's only horse people like this picture, and I think it's just fun. I love Instagram. I think Instagram is the best social media thing because it's kind of a if you follow me, if you follow me, you're interested in me as a person, in my musician, my professional life as a musician, and you're interested maybe seeing me as a person or as a radio host, or you see, because the people that I follow on Instagram, I'm not just a fan of their music. I'm interested in the way they are, because I have a lot of role models as well. I follow Mike Ness. He's one of my role models that helped me, get clean and sober 8 years ago. So I'm interested to see what he's doing in his daytime. If he's working on his car or having a sale in his, Black Hat custom store. And cool, So I hope the same thing when people follow me. So
we never talked about your friendship with Mike Ness and social, and we love social discussion as well. So maybe there is
I haven't met them.
influence.
Yeah, I haven't met them in a long time. I know they're doing new stuff again, and would love to play with them again. It was many years ago, but we toured with them a lot for a while.
So we hope to see you together.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Okay, so we thank you very much for
Thank you.
your time, and we'll see the show, and we'll stay together tonight. So we are happy.
Shadow, 'cause you can. I saw you with another man, making out with chaos once again.